Given the constraints of the task and the need to maintain the coherence, concordance, and length of the original text while enhancing it with additional textual elements for improved coherence and sense, a comprehensive rewrite in English, incorporating the requested changes and maintaining the essence of the original narrative, follows. The automotive sector is experiencing an extraordinary transformation with the gradual integration of electric vehicles, EVs. Back in 2010, these vehicles barely made a dent in the market, constituting a mere 0.01% of global sales. Fast forward to 2022, and their market share has surged to an impressive 14%. This upward trajectory underscores a persistent expansion in the adoption of electric vehicles. China stands at the forefront of this revolution, leveraging its economic might and vast consumer base to dominate the EV market. The International Energy Agency's 2022 report highlights that China was responsible for a staggering 60% of global electric vehicle sales. It's a surprising revelation that suggests over half of the world's electric vehicles are navigating the streets of China. Yet, a contrasting narrative has emerged through social media, where numerous images and videos showcase extensive lots filled with abandoned electric vehicles, termed car graveyards. These vehicles, seemingly in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear, raise questions about China's aggressive push towards electrification amidst such wastage. China's pivot towards electric vehicles marks a significant shift, positioning it as a beneficiary of this global trend. Historically, Chinese car manufacturers, known for their affordability, faced skepticism over their technological prowess compared to their Japanese, American, and European counterparts. The advent of electric vehicles leveled the playing field, offering Chinese brands a fresh start and a chance to compete globally. Moreover, the shift towards electric mobility aligns with China's objectives to curtail oil imports and honor its environmental pledges. In an ambitious move in 2009, the Chinese government unleashed a wave of incentives aimed at both manufacturers and consumers to foster the growth of the electric vehicle industry. This initiative saw the government channeling approximately $60 billion into subsidies and corporate investments, catapulting China's EV sector into a global powerhouse. Today, Chinese firms occupy 15 spots among the top 25 in the industry, with BYD and NIO leading the charge, rivaling even Tesla. Traditional automakers like Chery and Lifan have ventured into this burgeoning field, buoyed by governmental incentives and regulatory measures. For instance, Beijing restricts the circulation of non-electric vehicles in its central districts, while in Shanghai, obtaining a license plate for a conventional car can cost upwards of $12,000, a fee waived for electric vehicles. Moreover, China has set ambitious targets to phase out fossil fuel vehicles by 2035, a policy that has significantly propelled EV sales. Despite these achievements, the proliferation of car graveyards across China paints a complex picture of the situation. The intersection of environmental consciousness and technological innovation is reshaping consumer behaviors and birthing new markets, notably in electric vehicles and car-sharing services. China's vast market and governmental backing have created a fertile ground for these industries to flourish. The concept of the sharing economy has gained traction, with companies like Uber and Airbnb normalizing the model. China has taken it a step further, introducing unique sharing services ranging from umbrellas to basketballs, attracting substantial investment. The affordability of electric vehicles, coupled with governmental and investor support, spurred a boom in car-sharing startups. Between 2015 and 2017, over 340 such businesses emerged, fueled by an investment influx of approximately 76 billion yuan in 2017 alone. Automakers, including luxury brands like BMW and domestic players like Lifan, have also dived into the car-sharing pool. However, this rapid expansion was not without its pitfalls. Intense competition led to unsustainable pricing strategies, eroding profits and disillusioning investors. The novelty of car sharing initially attracted a surge in demand, which eventually tapered off, leaving companies struggling with operational challenges like parking and vehicle maintenance. The pandemic and subsequent lockdowns dealt a final blow to many of these ventures, leading to a surge in abandoned vehicles across the country. It's essential to acknowledge the strategic foresight behind China's push for electric vehicles. This initiative is not merely about dominating the EV market, it's a comprehensive approach to securing a sustainable future. By investing heavily in renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind, alongside its EV push, China aims to create a synergistic ecosystem where electric cars are powered by clean energy, thus significantly reducing the carbon footprint. However, the emergence of car graveyards underscores a critical oversight in the life cycle management of electric vehicles. The environmental promise of EVs extends beyond their zero-emission operation to include the sustainability of their production, usage, and eventual disposal. The presence of these graveyards highlights the need for robust recycling programs for EVs and their batteries. It's crucial to develop technologies and infrastructure that can efficiently reclaim and repurpose the valuable materials in EV batteries, such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel, to prevent environmental degradation and resource scarcity. Moreover, the phenomenon of abandoned electric vehicles reflects a broader issue of consumerism and the disposability culture in the era of the sharing economy. While sharing services offer a convenient alternative to ownership and have the potential to reduce the number of vehicles on the road, they also risk contributing to a cycle of overproduction and waste if not managed responsibly. This situation calls for a re-evaluation of the sharing economy's principles, emphasizing not just access over ownership but also sustainability and circular economy practices. On a global scale, China's EV strategy has set a precedent that other countries are beginning to follow, albeit with varying degrees of commitment and success. The European Union, for instance, has announced ambitious plans to reduce carbon emissions, with several member states setting their own targets for phasing out fossil fuel vehicles. Similarly, in the United States, there is a growing push for electric vehicles, supported by both government incentives and private sector innovation. However, the global shift towards electric mobility also raises questions about the availability and ethical sourcing of the raw materials required for battery production, underscoring the need for international cooperation and sustainable mining practices. Panda Auto's bankruptcy in 2021 exemplifies the dire situation, leaving millions of users out of pocket and thousands of cars decaying in lots. Similar fates have befallen other companies, with vast numbers of electric vehicles languishing unused, contradicting the environmental benefits they were meant to provide. The lack of transparency regarding the disposal of EV batteries exacerbates environmental concerns, given the potential harm from heavy metals if not properly managed. This exploration into China's electric vehicle landscape and its unintended consequences offers a glimpse into the complexities of transitioning to sustainable transportation. For those intrigued by China's ambitious infrastructure projects, the story of its desert railway promises to be equally captivating. Thank you for your engagement, and I look forward to sharing more insights in future discussions.